Hello, mates. I think we're all caught up over here. Okay. Michael's got big prep. Jamie texted me something. Loch Ness, Beast Out of the Sea, Scotland, Trump. We'll see if that's worth anything in Gematria. Trump Tower in Chicago was the site of the final battle in Transformers 3, our friend Adam said. It's called Dark of the Moon. Just rewatched it. Lucky Rabbit reference at the start of the movie and a little into it, an 86 connection with the mention of 1986 Chernobyl. Chernobyl's lands on September 5th. There's all the things for September 5th. I'm sure we'll get to it when the time comes, but just shared that with Michael. Ken Miles was born 10 days before the end of World War I. Christian Bale played this man. That did die on August 17th. So that's a tremendously huge day for me that I'm looking at. I got a new day to look at, August 9th. I want to see if Trump's going to go to New York to do his deposition this coming Tuesday. What if we find that out? Because something big jumped out at me about this Tuesday, and it is day 144 left in the year. That's future tense. 144 is the church. Remember, his job. When you open the book of Revelation, opening the book is for the church, period. It's about to go through its tribulation to get its robes clean, cleansed, made white, all of that. Because, like we contend accurately, 99% of all sheep out there today are lost. Period. The Jews, the true remnant that he's going to awaken, they don't even get the call. So they're obviously lost until the last non-bloodline Jew gets the call. Straight out of Romans 11:25, their blindness is lifted when the fullness of the non-Jews comes to the truth. That's all takes place, the abomination of desolation. Anyway, just interesting about Ken Miles. I shared that with, like Christian Bale. Bale's from Wales, and Ken Miles was from England, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Anyway, the city where Trump's mom was from, it has 5'8". Check out the longitude and latitude of Stoneway, Scotland. Earl died on May 8th. He was born on day 209 because it was a leap year, 727. And 638 was the tag he was arguing and fussing and fighting over, and the price of my divorce. When he was shot and killed with a 22, my divorce was on 2/2, February 2nd. Remember, there was a 2/2, and she and I's both new addresses, or my address, her new address, both our cell numbers, both our home phone numbers. 2/2, 22. Our divorce was on 2/2, Groundhog Day. Crazy. Inverness to Dundee. So in Florida here, we have an Inverness to Dundee that is pretty much the same exact makeup as Inverness to Dundee in Scotland. Again, my zip code here is 3388. That's got the 33 and the 88 in it. It's pretty remarkable. So you look at over there in Scotland, you have this Inverness to Dundee. It's kind of top left to bottom right, the same way we kind of read the way Michael is reading the events in order of the magazine cover, the Economist cover. They start down here and they're moving that way with Trump exit. And we have an Inverness, Florida, and a Dundee, Florida. My first job was at Dundee Ridge Middle School back at the turn of the century, or just after it. And it's the same bottom right to upper left. Now, that could just be the Lord's synchronicity. I have no idea. But I've always told you that this area I'm in is sort of a ground zero. Now you got the 7/7 Crowley book, okay, and August 17th. So he wrote this book called 777 and Other Kabbalistic Writings of Aleister Crowley, including gematria, which is what we use to get the number of the man that of the Antichrist. So it's kind of like he's letting you know. And Sephiroth. I have no idea what Sephiroth is. Again, don't use gematria for your own personal, just like astrology. Sephiroth is what? Formulas. Night Demon. So I have no idea. Anyway, 777, of course, is associated with Trump because his inauguration was, if you include both dates, include the year he was born and the inauguration date, he was 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days old. Now you take the inauguration day, it does progress to August 17th. That day I'm looking at really strongly. I'm looking at a lot of days strongly, but you know, get the idea. Hang on a second here. So on the 17th, it's 7,645 days from 9/11 to this coming 17th. And when I multiplied out 7,645 times 9/11 times 2001, which was, you know, when the twin Trumps went down, it was day 254 with 111 left. And it came when I included that 7,645, which is how many days it is from 9/11 to 8/17. The first 4 digits are the car tag that's on James Bond's car in No Time to Die. We never could figure out what that 4269 was, and it's followed by an 88. Now it has a 98 in there twice. 988, 987. Well, 88 and 87 are second wife's 2 marriage numbers, 2 digits out. And that's pretty crazy. And because 98, that's there twice, 988, 987. That is the 98th verse, is the White Horse Crowning Achievement Event Bible verse. So it's just math tricks, more stuff, 9/11 to 8/17. September 8th, 2 days before the full moon, and it would read 9/8. So we got to remember September 8th because it is 9/8. And then 98th verse. And 988 is the new suicide hotline. Suicide hotline 988. So they're actually giving you this brand new number of 988 just to tell you that the 98th verse is when we go 88 miles per hour. That's when the book of Revelation is opened at verse 98 in real time as we can see it. It's when the rider on the white horse gets his crown. It's his death. I mean, SMS 988, boom, just those 3 digits, which was in what we just looked at, 988, when you look at the 17th. Now, I'm also looking at the 9th. I'm looking at the 9th of August. Don't forget Trump is 1189, or Donald J. Trump is in gematria. That 1189888. I think it's the Donald J. Trump is where you get the 1189 and the 888 and the 148. So that is an August 9th reference. And it's Taco Tuesday, and I want to know where that rascal's going to be on that day. Is he going to, what if we find out that he does his deposition? Trump to New York for deposition 2 days ago. I want to see what day this is. Hang on, let's see if I can nail this down. The Trump and Don Jr. have already done it. Donald has not. And the thing about 89, It's day 221 with 144 left. And did I already talk to y'all about that? Maybe I did. Future tense, all that kind of stuff. So, but September 8th, yes, because it's 9/8. And then Jamie said, a movie released today called Easter Sunday. Odd time of year to release a movie called Easter Sunday. I thought you might find that interesting. Absolutely. Everything you bring to the table, Jamie, we always find interesting. So yeah, thank you for that. Movie Easter Sunday. So it's out right now. Jamie just saw it. Came out August 5th. It's 96 minutes. It's pretty interesting, isn't it? Yeah, Easter Sunday movie coming out in August. Yeah. So what are they trying to tell us? Who's about to rise from the dead, right? And Christian said, Muhammad is dead. Yeshua is coming. Repent and believe. Says Muhammad is dead. Jesus is risen. We've talked about Yeshua many times, and I've brought that up to y'all, correct? Okay, you don't have to call Jesus Yeshua. He is the I am. His real name is a name nobody even knows. It's written on in Revelation. Had a name written on him that nobody knew. Revelation. His eyes were like a flame of fire. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Jesus is fine. I'll call him Jesus all day. If you got a problem with that, you might be at the wrong channel. When it comes to repent, if you believe in free will, I would say might want to look, at your own self when it comes to repenting. Hope you're not a free will believer. Christian said, just came across this news story. Windsor Hills crash, 5 dead, wreck as Warzone, 5 dead, 8 injured. What stood out to me was the 5.8, the 85, the 58. And we're coming up, we just passed 8.5. Okay. The article said Warzone, pink car. They mentioned 7 cars involved. 7's all about Revelation. Also about the appeal for Deshaun Watson. He had a pink tie suit. That's weird, isn't it? That whole Deshaun Watson. I don't know what to make of that. Made another comment having to do with this 3 grain. He wanted to see if something was held for review. 8/4 is the head wound date, right? Hi, everyone. Don't know why that was held for review. So how do I get rid of that to not be held for review? Oh, okay. So I check it. There are 3 solar eclipses. October 14th solar eclipse is the one they're hiding. And then I said 10/14/2023 is the solar eclipses. Okay. Very good. Let's go back to comments that are published. Okay. I made another comment. Attorney for Deshaun Watson's name is Tony Busby, Beehive, Hive Mind, The Black Awakening. He's wearing a pink tie, 3 grains, Ukraine. The Alex Jones thing's freaky, isn't it? It's bombastic behavior. Interesting choice of word bombastic, considering what's going on. No doubt, my friend, and thank you. And let's get on with Michael. To put things in perspective, let's look at the prep for Saturday today. It connects with a total lunar eclipse. It is day 8686, Madman Across the Water, Mayan calendar day. The movie 61 and Groundhog Day, Heidi 2. So that's big. Not bad at all. It's Ford versus Ferrari. Early release date at Telluride Film Festival. Um, Dark Side of the Moon album release, June 21st, 2020, Annular Solar. Donnie Darko pill bottle date, if you include both dates, with the two caps, pow, pow, bang, bang, saying 7/24/1988. So, yeah. So 7/24/1988 is what we are progressing. There we go. And we're done there with the grid. Personal stuff that hits on today. My Mayday friend was 13460. That's Trump and I's combined number, our first 5 digits of Trump and I's combined number. She turned that many days old on March 11th, 2020. So I went ahead and tracked that date. It does land on today. April 17th is when I turned 22200 days old. Mercury transit 888, solar eclipse 666. I tracked that also. And my birthday through the progressions is today. Okay. So we can finish up with Michael's prep and be done. China convinced it needs, I never did go over with y'all the 201, did I? Or the why I'm big on 8-9. Just remember, it's the Tate LaBianca murders, Helter Skelter. I did want to check Legoland for Taco Tuesday, because that is on a Tuesday, the 9th. So we've never tracked the movie Legoland that had Taco Tuesday. So hang on. Okay, so it was simply called the Lego Movie. And guess where I live? That's right, Legoland. It's right here in my town. So it's got 3 different release dates. Excuse me, 4. Let's check out Los Estados Unidos release date. Well, the next one is on August 12th, that big day that converges as a midpoint for 4 different total eclipses. 2 lunar, 2 solar. It is not on a Tuesday. But it'd be very interesting to see if that progression, ever does land on a Tuesday. I was doing some math, running some numbers, and a 201, 809, 201. I'm not going to tell you what these numbers were about. It's very long and complicated. But a 201 was sandwiched in between 809. So that's why I wanted to see if Trump's going to be in New York this coming Taco Tuesday. That's all that was about. And glad we got the Lego Movie loaded. China convinced it needs to hit U.S. with Pearl Harbor style surprise attack to win over Taiwan, an expert warns. Well, that's pretty fascinating. By the way, there is nothing that hits, none of those hit on a Tuesday this month. None of the release dates. So Taiwan, got Japan, South Korea. That's quite a little area there, isn't it? Of interest. President Trump live at Save America rally in Waukesha, Wisconsin on Friday, August 5th. I slept through that. I just got up a while ago. No caffeine today or tomorrow. I'm going to get off that drug a little bit. Trump expected to announce candidacy for 2024. Ron DeSantis. Ron flashing that yoni. What's up with that? Ron giving you the Yonzilla. White House. Thank you, Michael. I need to load that in my hand signal folder. That's my hand signal photo. It's like nonstop. I already had DeSantis in here with another yoni. Look at that. Whatever. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Here's the poke lady on that midpoint day. The lady, after she got her poke and they wheeled her out and she flashed the divine feminine. Absolute nutso. Here's a guy flashing the same yoni that DeSantis was, a college football coach, sitting there on media days. And he flashed that same. There's different ways to flash the yoni, obviously. And that was the other one I wanted to show you, was the college football, Chris Fowler. That's an interesting way while you're in a booth talking to another guy to stand and hold your hands. I mean, these people, I don't know what they're told to do, how they're told to do it, why, but it's almost like they live in fear. And they know what's coming and they're told they're going to be taken care of. I just wonder, are they all really? What about those in my local sector or your local sector? Are they all really going to be taken care of when the 1 out of 4 are dying on the earth? I don't think so. That's just my own personal opinion. Trump in Washington, D.C. tonight. 2 people are dead. A couple was visiting from Wisconsin. Trump in Wisconsin tonight. Wisconsin. Lightning strike in Wisconsin. Wisconsin. University of Wisconsin. Madison. Got the all-seeing eye right there, folks. Good grief. Thank you, Lord, for letting me just keep doing what I'm doing, because they could come get me anytime. They could lay anything on you. Michael was talking to me on the phone about that. Fabricated up, piece of cake. Israeli strike kills 9 in Gaza. Islamic Jihad vows response. Reuters. So that's that. Palestine militants fire rockets at Israel after Gaza strikes. So the war is looming in the Middle East also. So how close are we to a Trump event? Gaza approves draft over 25,000 reservists after IDF strikes in Gaza. Simpsons Curious George and the Ebola illness. Simpsons wiki fandom. The monkey illness. Oh, it's a monkey laying in the bed. Ah, good one. Good one, Michael. That's top notch. Top notch. Good stuff, my friend. Okay, there's a storm coming. A new look at its gematria. This is the one I think he said there was some August dates in here. And there's August 15th, August 26th, August 29th. It's my son's wife's birthday. And she and I don't speak. My son and I are good. President Donald Trump, there's a storm coming. President Donald Trump and Francis Bacon gematria. Trump popped, SHOT and killed in 5 ciphers. President Kamala Harris, which Michael is telling us, absolutely it's coming. Michael says, just wait for it. If there's one thing that's definite, other than Trump's the Antichrist and is going to get a deadly wound, it's Kamala Harris is going to be president. And so we'll all be thinking of Michael on that day, right? President Xi Jinping, that's his first and last name, I guess. China's leader. Donald John Trump Sr., 1946, the year Trump was born. June 14th, day Trump was born. So there's a storm coming. Comes to everything about when Trump was born. Resurrection Sunday. Now that means he goes down on a Friday. When are the Fridays? Well, it'd be the 12th, be the 19th. We're big on the 12th. We're big on the 19th. would also be the 26th of this month. August 26th is on here. What would be the chances? As good as any. What? Let's just go to August 26th while it's on the brain and see what's shaking in real time for us on that date. Loose change. 9/11 and American Coup final cut on 11/11/2007. Jamie and I are big. Jamie and I both think that LC on that floor, double, triple meanings, whatever, but loose change is one of them. That's just our opinion. That is on a Friday. All right, October 2nd, 2022, a backwards cipher. Total lunar eclipse of one of the four tetrads. This one is 4/4/15, April 4th, 2015. A total solar in 1988, the Donnie Darko year. It's a total solar. Backwards cipher future total lunar eclipse, November 8th, 2022. October 2nd, 2022. Also, I put in parentheses as we just did read that. The movie Seven release date, one of its release dates. This one particular, Alice Tully Hall. That is my first legal name, just misspelled. And 2001, A Space Odyssey release date at the Uptown Theater. How big has August 26th just gotten? How big? Oh my goodness, how big has that just gotten? Thanks to Michael's Gematria. Wow, I didn't blow this up for y'all. Sorry. That font big enough for y'all? Jeez. But yeah, there's a storm coming. By the way, it does have a 222 style connection. With its numbers. President Donald Trump, Trump shot and killed, President Kamala Harris, President Xi Jinping, President Xi Jinping, Donald John Trump Sr., 1946, June 14th. Both of them. Boom, boom, boom. Resurrection Sunday. You got to go to a Friday then of being the offing date. And August 26th happens to be one. Die on a Friday, August 26th. Rise on the 28th. What are our rising connections? Well, let's look at the day after he would go down. Release date of 2001, A Space Odyssey, the day before at Uptown Theater. So it's, yeah, it's both of them because you can include both dates. Day of the Dead, straight out of iPad Go, Day of the Dead. Movie remake, 2008, 86 minutes long. 88 Lights tribute on 3/11/2002. Metropolis release date. Wow. October 26, 2019. 88 miles per hour. If 2022 is 1988, then 2019 is 1985. And so being that they went 88 miles per hour on October 26, 1985, I then created a cipher, a progression. So I progressed it, from 2019. That would be our version of when they went 88 miles per hour. That lands on August 27th, partial lunar 1979. So he would then rise on this day. Penumbral lunar, June 5th, there were 4 penumbrals that year. June 10th, 2021, annular solar, Birdman, Venice premiere, American Pie. I know what Birdman's about too. Think about Batman and Robin. Well, if there's Robin, that means Trump is the Birdman. He is Robin's boss or overlord. American Pie recorded date. Release date not given, but the recorded date is given for American Pie. because America, of course, is going to say bye-bye. Partial lunar. That's big. This whole August 26th thing is. The August 26th things for the going down date on a Friday is just off the charts. That's just big, good stuff. Okay, let's go, Michael. So it's August 14th and August 15th. August 29th. Economic collapse. Yeah, that will be Monday, August 29th. Duh. The beast of Revelation is on the loose. New York, New York, going to get hit by a tsunami. Internet shutdown. Absolutely. Georgia Guidestones. William Felton Russell. Bill Russell, full name. Wow. We just went through all of his stuff. Michael, that was absolutely fascinating, my friend. Good, 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 good stuff. All right. Pearl Harbor to August 7th. 80 years, 8 months. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Come on. Okay, let's go. Pearl Harbor to August 15th is 80 years, 8 months, 8 days. So what he's saying is, let's say Trump goes down on August 26th. He's saying there's going to be like an attack. We won't go in yet. We won't go into World War III yet until after Trump goes down, I believe. But is something going to go down on that day? Now, the last full moon of the year is on that anniversary of 12/7. You back it up every day. It's 12/7, 11/8, 10/9, 9/10, 8/11. So they're all one day. You just back it up a day on your calendar. And then it was 2 days in July because, you know, it's 31 days in these months. Sometimes it, you know, and it floats it around, but it's minus a day or 2 days. So remember, it was Trump's birthday of June 14th and July 13th, August 11th. We skipped a day. And then it's September 10th, October 9th, November 8th, and December 7th. Just a little trivia for you there. Again, I'm not linking the August 15th date by our 37 progressions. He's just showing the 888, which is big. If I was to look at 12/7/1941 on a progression, let's take a look at it. We would be under attack if you progressed it on Friday, September 2nd. That would be 1 week to the day after he would go down. If he goes down the 26th, that is. So it kind of fits that whole timeline of White Horse on the 26th, Red Horse 7 days later. I like it. 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 Michael, you bring tons to the table, my friend. Good stuff. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Christian, also for your inputs. And we call him Jesus. We're good with it. Love y'all.